Disney's Accelerator Program offers startups 3 months of mentorship via Techstars and the possibility to market their creations through Disney's vast channels of operation. I went to chat with the new batch at Disney's Accelerator headquarters in Los Angeles, California.
The Disney Accelerator is a program that is now in its second year, and we've brought last year 11 companies, this year 10 companies to Disney. They're all technology focused, they're all in the media space or adjacent to the media space.
We've had companies, everything from robotics companies, 3D printing companies, next generation toys, video, virtual reality.
We're very focused on technology, we're focused on the future. We love new innovative business models and new innovative products, and it just comports very well with what Disney's all about.
The program helped robot startup Sphero produce the BB-8 droid in anticipation of the upcoming Star Wars film, The Force Awakens. The little guy had a considerable amount of screen time in the first theatrical trailer.
We had a really great story with Sphero coming out where in their mentor meeting with Bob Iger, he helped them see that there was a product that Star Wars was building for the new movie, the BB-8 droid, that was pretty darn similar to their core product.
And he mentioned to Sphero whether or not they could create something like that, and several days later they came up with a prototype and we licensed it to them, and now they're going to be in the marketplace soon with an actual Sphero robot.
So we're looking for, first and foremost, great founders and great teams. We look for teams that have great chemistry with each other. We look for teams that have a full array of the skill sets required for the business they're going after.
When the company comes in, we invest equity in that company, and we also make available a note at the end, some debt, should they decide to take it on. That's at the option of the company. So we end up putting in, with Techstars, a fair amount of money into each company, and we have a small piece of ownership. In fact, last year, every company that we worked with ended up having a business development deal with one or more of our divisions.
We have a mentor community of 2,000 to 3,000 mentors around the world who are engaged and there to help early stage companies. And all of them are out there meeting startups every day and realizing that a program like a Disney Accelerator could be incredibly valuable for great founders.
This new batch holds just as much promise for the Disney brand, including custom 3D printed dolls, a virtual reality content aggregator, and a Jedi-like headset that lets you move objects with your mind.
We make 3D printed toys basically, but what that means in practice is kids can make and create their own digital character, and then we can make and create that into a real physical toy that can actually be sold as a toy on a shelf.
We're creating affordable bionic hands for amputees of all ages. So we can take the functionality of a device that currently costs up to $100,000 and using 3D printing offer it for $3,000.
The whole program is designed to put the companies together very fast, so the accelerators get enormous kind of unprecedented access to Disney senior staff and all of the departments that might have any crossover.
The companies are meeting weekly with Brad Feld to do CEO coaching. They're meeting, they've had Josh Ellman come down to work with them on user growth. They've had Heaton Shaw come down and work with them on how to do customer development and talk to customers, as well as great entrepreneurs and investors from the LA ecosystem too.
Disney's scale is kind of the top, right? So that one of the amazing things that we have access to now is beginning to understand how far that can reach and how big a product needs to be able to get to the Disney customer base. So for things like 3D printing, that's an accelerated process if you're working with Disney, right? They say, okay, this is awesome, now how do you get to this number? And you have to figure it out.
There's a lot of cross-collaboration between companies in terms of introductions to people that might be able to help them, and even technological hurdles. So we've got Emotive here that are doing headsets which are ECG, and our device is EMG, which is very similar technology. So we've been borrowing ideas and sharing experiences.
They have the breadth as well as the scale, so they have their own TV channels, they have blogger networks, they have parks, they have, you name it, they've got it. And so you can start to work out how to do something that you just wouldn't be able to do on your own at all. And with Disney, you can do it end to end.
With Disney's demo day today, it will be interesting to see if there are more success stories like Sphero among this batch.